This game looked very promising for the Toronto Blue Jays early on, but they lose 6-4 to the Boston Red Sox, and in the final series before the All-Star break, we had a 4 spot at Fenway. Never a fun time. But the Jays showed us early on the future. And that's really all we have hope for right now. You know, we go to the top of the first inning, and David Price gets a couple guys. Or, you know, gets the leadoff guy. And then Lourdes Gurriel drills a ball off the big monster, and right out of the gate, you know what he did? He ran. And he got to second pretty easily. As he gets in there, sliding in safely, and it's a 1-out double. Now I think Smoke strikes out, now there's 2 out, and we're like, ah. But then Teoscar Hernandez. David Price is kind of aiming on the outer half for the fastball. Excuse me, I think it was Sandy Leon behind the dish. More on setting up outside for the fastball. No, David Price throws a center cut meatball, and Hernandez does not miss it. He drills the ball to center field all the way deep and gone. That thing was a moonshot. It was ended up being 437 feet, which actually doesn't sound all that crazy. But it was a big fly by Hernandez, and the Jays had the 2-0 lead. And J. Happ, you know, at this point, he's grinding through innings, but he gets through 3, and everything's going great. Bottom of the 4th inning, though, J. Happ gets into a ton of trouble. Swihart strikes out to lead off the inning. Then Bogart singles. Then on a fielder's choice, but it was an error by Devin Travis, and a whole bunch of craziness happens, and Bogarts ends up moving up to second base on the play. Infield single from Eduardo Nunez. Bases are now loaded. Then Sandy Leon hits a ground ball to short, and Gurriel, instead of going across the diamond to first because there was no time for a double play, but he knew that, he glove flips it to Diaz at third base, gets the out, and we're like, that is a big play there. Makes it a 2-1 game, but you have 2 out now and runners at first and second. Then J. Happ throws a wild pitch, and both runners move up second and third with 2 away. Then J. Happ walks Jackie Bradley Jr. Why a 3-2 curveball? I'm not too sure from J. Happ. Not sure. Next batter, Mookie Betts, and he gets a 13-14 pitch at bat. And what do you think he does with it? Hits a grand slam, and that 2-0 lead going into the inning, you're down 5-2. The Jays get into a ton of trouble in that inning, and one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter in baseball, Mookie Betts, makes you pay for it. Makes you pay. Fouled off a lot of tough pitches. He got a meatball 3-2. Crushed it. Now, in the top of the 7th inning, however, Kenrys Morales, on the first pitch, drills a ball to center field, and that ball is gone. Didn't get out by much, but it left the yard, his 11th home run of the year. He's really finding himself as of late, cuts the lead to 5-3. But then in the bottom of the 7th, with John Axford on the mound, Mookie Betts singles to left field, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes in to score, and they get that 1-run lead right back. As we say over and over again, we score 1, they get that run right back. I apologize, guys, in advance. As you guys can tell, not feeling the greatest. If you guys listen to the podcast, you guys would be able to hear me. Not feeling the greatest as of right now. But then, as I hate the Jays, it happened to the Blue Jays. The Jays do it right back. Justin Smoke in the top of the 8th inning doubles to center field. Randall Grichuk comes in to score on the play. And it's a 6-4 game, but that's all she wrote because Craig Kimbrell's coming out in the next half inning, and yeah, he doesn't allow too much in that 9th inning. Gives up a hit, but that's it. 29 saves for Craig Kimbrell already, and really at the All-Star break almost. Ridiculous. If we're looking at positives, Grichuk gets a hit, and he was 1 for 4. Obviously came in to score as well. Lourdes Gurriel, the future. 2 for 4 in the game, scores a run. His average up to 248. That's beautiful. Teoscar Hernandez, future. 2 for 4 with a home run and a couple RBIs. Obviously the 2-run shots. And his average up to 259. I think that's where he's going to hover. I feel like that's just what he's going to be. A 250, 260 hitter. He's going to crank home runs. And that's what he's going to be. That's my hope for him. But other than that, though, nothing too crazy. But Devin Travis. And, with the 2-run shot of Teoscar Hernandez, the solo shot of Morales, and the 2-run double, the RBI double from Justin Smoak, it gets washed away. The Devin Travis 4-for-4 ball game gets washed. No one thinks about it because everyone around him, Martin and Pilar both before him, they both go 0-for. Diaz and Solarte. Solarte came in for Diaz. Did Diaz leave the game with an injury now that I look at it? Because he did have an awkward play. It doesn't say anything. But both guys go 0-for-2 in their at-bats. So Devin Travis coming into the game, average is now up almost 250, 247 on the year for Devin. He's really turned things around over the last couple months. He's been really, really good. Pitching-wise, Jay Happ, the trade value just keeps going down and down and down for Jay Happ. 3 2/3, 5 hits, 5 runs, 6 strikeouts, and walks a batter. Obviously, the big grand slam was the big key to this ball game. ERA jumps to 4.2. Hold on a second. None of them were earned runs. Never mind. I didn't even realize that until just now. I'm thinking he gave it the grand slam. That's all she wrote. But because of the Devin Travis error in that inning, kind of shaped up all craziness like. And he has no earned runs in the game, so his ERA doesn't take a hit at all. So good job for Jay Happ. But the Jays lose, and he takes his 6th loss on the year. Joe Biagini, however, continues to pitch very well out of the bullpen. 2 2/3 of no hit, no walks, strikes out 2. ERA dropped down to 5.79 for Big Joe. He's really turned it around, guys. We chirped him a lot to start the year. He has been very good over the last little while. I apologize again, guys. It seemed to be going around. Everybody I know is getting a cold. I don't know if you guys are too. It's ridiculous. It's the summertime. We shouldn't be getting this. John Oxford came in, though, gave up a couple hits. Obviously, the RBI single for Mookie Betts. And Singwano in the bottom of the 8th inning goes a clean inning, gives up a hit, strikes out a batter. ERA of 2.89 for Singwano. Looking really good there. But other than that, the Jays lose. They lose the opener of the 4-game series against the Red Sox. And it really doesn't go well once again. They've lost 2 in a row now. Their record is, 42-50 are the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, 8 games under 500, and I think the trade deadline just can't come soon enough for Blue Jay fans. Game 2 of the series, though, goes tomorrow, and good news! Ryan Borucki gets the ball for the Blue Jays, looking for his 4th consecutive. Quality start, and the 4 amazing starts in the big leagues as he goes up against Rick Porcello in Game 2 of the 4-game series tomorrow night at 7:10 at Fenway. Alright, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys did not enjoy this game, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below, guys. What'd you think of the game? What'd you think of Hernandez? What are your thoughts on Gurriel Jr.? What do you think of Devin Travis's 4-for-4 ball game? I want to hear what you guys have to say. And I'll talk to you guys podcast edition a little bit later on because I'm going to upload this first and then the podcast. So the link is in the description for that and the podcast channel and for the podcast on iTunes, guys. Go check that out down below. Twitter is down below. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow night as the Jays look to get back in the win column as Ryan Borucki, like we said, the youngster, on the mound for the Blue Jays. 0-1 with a 2.25 earned run average against Rick Porcello, 11-3 with a 3.58 earned run average. All right, 7:10 first pitch at Fenway. We'll talk to you guys then.